Happy Wednesday. What's today, you guys? What is today? Today is the Wednesday wind down. Yes, I have my Cabernet. It's early, it's bright, it's sunny, still here in California. Here's to you and welcome to the Wednesday wind down. Mmm, that's such a nice fruity cab. Ooh, that was tasty. I need to have it one more time. Come on. I want y'all to come in here. Like MJ says, come on, come on, come on, come in. I can't remember what MJ. I'm such a fan of MJ. I don't know you guys follow them. I'm not sure what MJ's pronouns are, but welcome to the Wednesday Wind Down. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Natasha McCrae. I am the Love CEO. I am so honored that God has placed me on this planet, that I get to do the work that I do by working with ambitious women so that they can tap into that their most authentic goals, call in that genuine confidence, unlock that feminine power so you can enjoy your life and be having the pleasure flow to you. Give me a hey boo hey, give me a shout out. Now I want wine. I know, Deshay. I can't wait till May 5th, girl. Well, I can wait, but I can't. My stomach can't wait till May 5th. My midriff. I'm feeling a little fluffy these days, y'all. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. But I do have my water. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the 10 ways that you can become the CEO of your life. I know it says 10 reasons why you must, which I'm going to give you those reasons why you must, but I really want to give you how. You know, I'm always the one who's saying, let's walk. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? I'm always the one who wants you to walk away with some actionable steps. And those ladies who are in the Love CEO program are already on that trajectory of being the CEO of their love life, if they are not already there. And so I want to just give you some top tips, some 10 tips. So if you have not yet, share this post, like, comment, and share. I binge watched MJ, so now I'm going to be talking like him. Like, comment, and share. Come on in. I want you to become the CEO of your love life, your life all together, because it's going to feel better. It's going to feel good. You're going to enjoy the journey. That's my main objective. I just want you to enjoy the journey. I find that I'm running through life enjoying the journey, even in the midst of the things where they kind of suck, those moments where you're not encouraged, those moments where you are disappointed, those moments where you are depressed. How can you still enjoy the freaking journey? Okay, so I'm going to give you 10. It says the 10 reasons why, but I'm going to give you also 10 ways, because that's how I always like to flow. I like to flow on giving you opportunities to just do the damn thing. Let's do the damn thing. Y'all, I'm working on my mic. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I got my little mic. I have a new mic. I'm so excited. Because I was, sound and lights and all of that, they get to me. It gets to me, honey, because, being in film, which you guys have to go to my page. Well, actually, I don't know if I posted it on Facebook, but you have to go to my page either on IG. I will post it on Facebook. My husband and I, just yesterday, went and we shot a film. It was so random. We shot a film and I had so much fun doing it. And we literally shot it in 5 minutes. It's a minute and a half. It's a 2-minute film, under 2-minute film. And that's something that brings me joy. So I'm going to be riding on those fumes for a few weeks, actually. And we have those massive things that bring you joy. I'm going to talk about this in the self-care workshop, which reminds me, before I jump into this, if you have not yet joined us for the self-care workshop, you have to text me, because I created this beautiful self-care ebook that you can download that I'm giving free in addition to this workshop. Come on. The workshop was free. I feel like that was a lot. And so I'm giving you a free ebook. Dial like we got old phones. Just go ahead and text 310-421-0775. Text self-care, and I'll make sure you have the link to register for the workshop. Share that with your friends. It is free. I guarantee it's going to change your life. It's going to help you so much. I promise you. And if you were in the workshops before, come back and get that reboot. So let's talk about being the CEO of your life and your love life. What does that look like? We're going to dive a little bit deeper into the love life aspect in the workshop, but one reason why you must be the CEO of your love life. Like, how do you do this? One major way is self-love. And these are broad. I'm going to be talking a little broad today. You know, I always go very specific, but I'm going to talk a little more high concept, more big picture for you, because I want to just give you kind of a blueprint for having that life that feels good, for having that life that goes beyond the rat race and beyond the mundane and beyond just over and over and over again. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Self-love is going to be the priority. Self-love is huge. I got my notes here. Self-love is huge. What does self-love look like? It looks like you making you the priority. And I always talk about self-love and self-care interchangeably, but they are slightly different. I believe self-love will lead you into self-care. However, if you are having a challenge in that area, self-care is the act of self-love. They go interchangeably. It's kind of like me having my arm and my elbow. It's like the arm is the elbow and the elbow is the arm. Hey, so I hope you with me on that. I hope you with me on that. So if you're just now tuning in, give me a hey boo hey, give me a hashtag replay for those of you on the replay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me I look beautiful. I feel beautiful. I feel beautiful. I'm being such a goofball and I haven't even dove into that wine. Okay. So self-love is going to be that number one foundational when you're building this pillar, you're building this tool, you're building this foundation and this home, this empire. You're building an empire of becoming the CEO of your love life, of your life. You're building an empire. So self-love is hands down going to lay that foundation. Sometimes we have to get back in touch with it because we've neglected ourselves for so long. We've let everybody else go ahead of us. And we really have to go, okay, I do love myself. And when we love ourselves, we act different. If there's something you're just not doing, I would look in the area of self-love. If there's something that you clearly know you need and your body needs and your life needs and your well-being needs and your heart needs, and you are just absolutely not doing it, I would consider self-love to be, where you want to go and investigate. You want to investigate that. And you Google everything else, honey. You can Google that. Or you can come on into the Love CEO program and I will walk you through that. I'm starting with the self-care workshop. So I want to make sure that you guys register. You can either text me or you can do loveceosanctuary.com. The next thing is flowing in your zone of genius. Being the CEO of your love life, flowing in your zone of genius is so beautiful because you get to a place where time stands still. Someone's like, okay, well, what is that flow of genius? What do you mean by that? That's when you have met the intersection of things that you are really good at and your life's purpose. That's that intersection where you have the intersection. We got the little circles and that little intersection where that is, that little intersection right in there is your, I know, y'all, I'm on one today, that's your zone of genius. Time stands still for you. You never run out of time. You are never speaking from a place of scarcity when it comes to working on your craft or doing the things that you love. You are flowing in your zone of genius. So this is another foundational pillar. Tapping into your feminine. Tapping into your feminine. And the reason why I say that is because my objective of a Love CEO's mindset and the reason for years I have fashioned my life on these methods because life didn't feel good for me. It really didn't feel good for me. And I was constantly on that grind. And when you're constantly on that grind, you're 9 times out of 10, you're flowing in your masculine. And the way that we flow in our feminine is really releasing, letting go, allowing things to flow to you. When you're flowing in your zone of genius, where you're working in that area that is bellissimo, when you're working in that area of your life, things happen with grace and ease. Things show up when you didn't even expect it. Okay? So let's say you're doing that and you're going to heighten that feminine energy. And when you heighten that feminine energy, life begins to feel a little more pleasurable. Okay? Life becomes more pleasurable. You're also not doing. You're not doing. You are actually receiving and you're just being. And that's kind of hard sometimes. I don't know if y'all are familiar. I mean, thinking about feminine power, if you are feeling me, let me know that it's hard sometimes when you're thinking about leaning into your feminine power, simply because it's really letting go. And it's scary to be vulnerable. It's scary to rely on God and the universe to just handle it. It's scary. It's scary to, which I'm going to get to the last one, which connects with this, which is, it's scary to really just be in expectancy. Like when you pray, I was reading the scripture the other day, and it was talking about praying and being in a place of expecting the thing, not praying and hoping and wishing. That takes me to number 4. Are you expecting the best? That goes back into being, you lean into your feminine power. You're just in this beautiful beingness state. Building the life of a love CEO is really about expecting the best. Are you expecting the best, or are you expecting the worst? Do you do things and be like, oh, I better try this because I don't know if this is going to work. How's it? Are you doing that in your life? I hope not. Or are you like, oh my God, I can't wait to try this. It's going to be bomb when it comes through. Not planning for the worst. Are you playing to win? That's expecting the best. Okay. So number 4. So when you're expecting the best, honey, you playing to win, you lay that foundation, you in your feminine, you're just flowing, you're in the vulnerable state, you're having pleasure in your life. Boundaries. Boundary queen is what I expect you to be. Because setting those boundaries in your life are really what's going to protect you from having that stress and that overwhelm. When you have very clear vision, which I'm speaking all of the lingo I'm speaking, which is right after boundaries. Number 5 is having clear vision. But let's say when you have very clear vision, and I probably should have done another order. When you have very clear vision, you have to set boundaries. It's a must, because what happens is you've set yourself up to win. You've set yourself up to have this vision of what you want your life to be. And then you get that phone call from the friend who just needs your help. You get that phone call from somebody who's like, can you take me to the airport? And you had like a proposal that you were going to do or something that you're going to be working on, and you just kick that to the curb. We don't need that. We don't need that in your life. Okay. So next, clear vision, boundaries, clear vision, seeking joy. Seeking joy is going to be a huge part of being CEO of your love life. Okay. You want to make sure that you're seeking joy. Seeking joy is so important because that's going to keep your vibration high. And when your vibration is high, that's when you're going to be enjoying life a little bit more, honey. You want to seek joy. You want to know, you should have a laundry list of joy, things that bring you joy. Have that laundry list of those things that bring you joy. Because when you have that laundry list of those things that bring you joy, it is imperative that you are going to have a life that brings you joy. Because you will have strung together all these moments of joy to create a lifestyle of joy. Yes, that does not mean that there aren't going to be times where things just aren't, a little clunky, or you're not having challenges. It just means that within the midst of that, you're still going to have a space of seeking joy. You seek joy, joy will seek you. Let's just say that. You seek joy out, joy will seek you, honey. Okay. So I have self-love, flowing in your zone of genius, tapping into your feminine, being a boundary queen, seeking joy, having a clear vision, self-care blueprint. I did not create the self-care workshop just for the hell of it. It's something that I flushed out. And last year, when the pandemic happened, I asked the question, what do ambitious women need the most right now? What do women like myself, who are multi-passionate, who have a lot of goals and dreams and aspirations, who 90% of them want to be in a relationship, who may be just a little bit dissatisfied with some area of their life, what does she need the most right now? And I discovered what she needs the most right now is the most authentic, genuine, real self-care. And I don't mean self-care fluff. I don't mean that self-care that just is thrown out into the ether. Self-care, yes, candles, lights, masks, cucumber eyes. It's It's not that. It's really about you having a lifestyle of self-care, because when you are building an empire, there is absolutely no way that you're going to do it without having that foundational blueprint of self-care being a lifestyle and not a fad diet. Self-care is not a fad diet. Self-care isn't something you just come in and be like, oh, I'm depleted. Now let me get it. It's not, let me binge some self-care. That's not what it is. It really is about making it a lifestyle. Okay, so then the next is you want to, I already mentioned, expect the best. And the last, you want to spread love. If you are not doing the majority of the other things, it's going to be so hard for you to spread love, because you will be giving from an empty cup. And when you're giving from an empty cup, 9 times out of 10, you're not giving to spread love. You are giving out of a scarcity mindset. You are giving because you don't want people mad at you. You are giving because you don't feel very proud of yourself. And when you give, that makes you feel better about who you are. You must tap into all of these other things that I mentioned. And I'll make sure that you guys have this. I'm going to do a checklist. Tap into all the other things that I mentioned so that you can genuinely spread love. You become the ripple effect. You become that rock, boom, that's dropped in the lake and causes these ripples. You become that woman who is touching people in other countries because you helped someone in your own backyard. You helped someone in your own backyard because you were so full and you were living a life full of joy and full of fun and full of exquisite experiences. You were living that life. And the way that you were living that life is simply by living that life a lifestyle. It's not something that you have to go find or you have to seek. All the things that I'm talking about are things that you already have. You already have these things. It's not me making shit up. I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. Do y'all have any questions? I want to know if you got questions about it. Or if you want to come on, I think you can push one of them buttons on StreamYard and it'll ask you to come on into the thing, I think. Actually, no, let me see. Let me see if this works. If someone wants to come on and talk, I'm going to give some time to a couple of people. If you want to come on and talk, just go ahead. I put the link in there. I don't know. It went to Facebook and it went to YouTube. There were some destinations that may not be able to get it. But feel free to click that. I'm more than happy to bring you into my studio because I would love to talk about this. I'd love for you to answer. I would love to answer any questions that you have. Maybe you're having a challenge right now. I have some time actually, so I can do a hot seat coaching if someone wants it. If someone wants a hot seat coaching, and while I'm waiting for that, I want to let you guys know Mr. McCrae is going to be on Good Trouble tonight. So I want to make sure that you all go and check him out. I know this is so ghetto that I'm holding this up to this instead of just having the graphic. Instead of having the graphic. But look how handsome Mr. McCrae is. Aww. All right, so who's out there listening to me? Who is left? Give me a shout out. Let me know. Thank you for hanging on for the entire time. And if you want to come on in, just click that button. I'm going to stay on. I'm going to let it roll for about another 60 seconds. 60 to 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. Just to see if you would like for us to chat and I can answer any questions about that. I'll do a quick recap. Self-love, flowing in the zone of genius, tapping into your feminine power, boundary, become a boundary queen, expect the best, seek joy, have a clear vision, self-care blueprint, spread the love. Spread the love. When you become the CEO of your love life, I am telling you, things flow to you. I'm a walking testament of that. A lot of things are flowing to a sister. Okay, so I don't have anyone who decided that they wanted to come in for hot seat coaching. If you have not registered, if you have not downloaded your free ebook, I want you to text 310-421-0775 and I will make sure that you have the link to register for the workshop. If you would like, you guys can go to the loveCEOsanctuary.com if that's easier for you. Go there and simply register for the workshop that starts on April 19th, which is Monday. It starts on Monday. All right. I love y'all. Go out, make it an amazing day, amazing week. And make sure you share this post. Get in, like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. All right. Bye.